Everyone. Hello. As you are joining in, excuse me, as you're joining me tonight, I want you to drop your favorite emoji of how you're feeling right now. I want to get a see how we're feeling in the room. Hello, everyone. Thank y'all for joining me. So we're gonna get started shortly. I'm just waiting to set the hold up. And as you are joining me, make sure you drop your favorite emoji of how you're feeling in the chat. I want to know how everyone's feeling today. Just coming off of a 3-day weekend. Let me know how you're feeling out there. And just so you know, I am streaming live from multiple platforms. So if you see me looking down, I'm just checking the comments in both. But let me know how you're feeling, and we'll get started shortly by dropping your favorite emoji in the comments. And go ahead and send this to your family and friends. Send this out to your network and let them know we're live. We're going to have a good conversation tonight. So I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be in conversation with you and back to let you know what's going on with me. Okay, y'all. So, okay. Can y'all see me? I want to make sure y'all can hear me because I think I froze for a minute. Feeling the fire up and ready to get into September. Yeah. Okay. So y'all can see me, y'all can hear me, right? So anyone who just joined me, make sure you drop your favorite emoji. Let me know how you're feeling, how you're doing tonight. I just want to know what's up, how you're doing, especially as we transition into a new season, a new month. I want to know what's going on with you all. So if you caught my live a few days ago, I told you I was figuring things out. So I had taken a break from social media or whatnot. So I wanted to just come back and share with you what I've been doing in that time I was figuring it out. I'm going to share with you a few things that I was doing, what I learned, and also how it can help you to move forward to go ahead and knock out this year on a strong note, right? Because that's the thing about it. We want to make sure we're moving forward, we're becoming our best selves, and we're consistently doing that on a daily basis. So, as you may or may not know, I'm Latoya Cooper. I'm a breast cancer survivor. And some of the things I've been working on my business. This summer, at the beginning of the summer, I released my book. Working on that over a few months, released that. It's called Surrender to Healing, Conquering Breast Cancer with Faith, Gratitude, and Confidence. And I also just been trying to decide what do I want to do next with my book. There are some things that have been placed on my heart on how I wanted to move forward. And it was just trying to figure out those pieces on how best to move forward with the book, how best to move forward in my business. And also, I have been wearing multiple hats because I also serve and do the admin for my husband's business as well. And I still work. So as you can see, now you understand why I was over there trying to figure some things out, and I had to just take a break and take a step back. But also, I wanted to make sure I came back to be the best for you and also to help you to focus on how to be the best for yourself. Because I enjoy helping people. I love helping people to realize their goals, their dreams, those things that are inside of them that they just don't know. Look, help me to pour it out and how to move forward with it. Like, I just love doing that. And so I want to share with you one of the best kept secrets, right? This is one of the best kept secrets we don't often talk about. And this is what I just came off of, which is taking a break. Because when you take a break, it will help put you in a position to receive downloads on what you should be doing or should not be doing, right? And that's the key. Sometimes there are things we need to move forward with. We need to refocus and understand how to move forward. And you can get that download by taking a break. And then there are some things where we just need to stop doing and we continuously do it. So when you take that break, you can receive that download too. Okay, maybe I should stop. So I want to share with you the best kept secret and how to move forward with using this best kept secret to the best of your advantage and your ability to help you move forward in the goals that you have to knock out the rest of this year, right? So let me know if you're with me. I just want to make sure y'all still with me. So there's so much going on. When you're in a hustle or bustle of doing things, you may not always be in that space to receive the download. So that's why it's key to take a break. And take a break will help you to recover, and it will also help you to just be in that space to receive what you need to receive. One of the ways I like to describe taking a break is going to the gym. And when you're at the gym in between those sets, you take a break, right? And it's because it's that muscle memory that you need to give your muscles that time to recover in between that set and to move forward with the next set, right? So that's one of the ways how I look at taking breaks. It helps with that muscle memory. It gives you that time to recover and also how to best push forward and move forward with your next step. So, and the thing about it is that us as women, we wear many hats. You know, some of us we're professionals, we're wives, we're mothers, bonus moms, whatever it may be. And even if you find yourself, look, I'm not in one of those categories, I'm still talking to you because as a woman, we have a lot on our mind. If you know what I mean, we constantly, things are constantly going. We feel like we're there for everyone. We're trying to do multiple things all over the place. Like it's like nonstop, never ending, right? Are y'all with me? Is never ending. So I wanted to let you know that there are going to be times where we're going to experience stress without knowing. But by taking that break, it will give you that chance to reset. And that's why it's important to take those breaks, to receive those downloads so you can know, you know what, maybe I'm stressing about this too much. Or maybe I didn't realize I was stressing about this and I just need to take a few steps back. So this is why it's important to take those excuse me, to take those breaks. And knowing when to take breaks is also imperative as well. But we may not always know when or how to take a break, especially when there's so much going on in our lives. So I just want to share with you a few thoughts on knowing when it's time to take a break. And there are so many, but I'm just going to share a few with you. And as I'm sharing these thoughts with you, just let me know, drop in the comments, how do you know when it's time for you to take a break, right? Whenever you feel that need, that urge to take a break, to just slow down and to just spend some time on yourself, how do you know that? And here are some ways that can help you identify ways to take a break. If you find yourself that you're constantly tired, right? You know, you wake up late, you're feeling tired and drained. By the time you're halfway through your day, you're still tired and drained. It may be time for you to just take a break. Another way is that when you find yourself uninterested in what you're doing, you have that lack of motivation. This is another thing because the more you push and push, it's not going to create more motivation. It's not going to create more encouragement. It's actually may drive you to be disinterested and less encouraged or motivated in what you're doing. So when you find yourself constantly feeling like, you know what, I'm just not interested in doing this right now, take a moment and check your meter. You know, is it because you're procrastinating or is it because you've just been pushing too much and you just need to take a step back? So that's another way. A third way is when I like to say this, the dots are not connected. When you find yourself unproductive, you know what you need to do, you know how you need to move, but the dots are just not connected, right? Unproductivity, just go ahead and take a break. And this could be a break for the rest of the day, for a few days, whatever it needs to be. Just make sure you take that time for yourself. Excuse me, for yourself to take a break and step back. Also, when you're unable to defend your boundaries or uphold your boundaries, this is key. This is huge. When you constantly find yourself, look, like, you know what, go ahead and do it. And you know, you usually like, okay, let's cut the mess, you know. That's when you know you need to take a break because our boundaries are things that help hold us together. Those are things that help guide us and keep us focused, but it also helps to keep us on the right path. So when we allow people to continuously and constantly cross those boundaries, then you know it's time to take a break. And I'm going to take a quick water break. So I hope y'all are still with me, right? So, and I can see you if I'm streaming on both platforms. So whenever you leave a comment, I'm checking both. So when you feel like you're constantly, you know, everything to everyone, you may feel guilty for taking a break. You know, I don't know about you. There's times where I felt, you know what, I can't take a break right now. I'm trying to, you know, I said I was going to help this person. I really want to get it done. Or, you know what, I've been working on this and I really need to complete this. Like, have y'all ever experienced that where You're like, you know what? I know I need to take a break because I've made this commitment. I don't want to stop. I don't want to, let down my commitment. And that's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay to say, hey, you know what? I was working on this, but I'm unable to complete it to the best of my ability, right? I'm unable to give you the best product I need. Or ask for an extension. Hey, can I get some extra time to help you work through this? I really want to complete this, but I just need some extra time to take a step back so that I can come back refocus. These are all ways that will help you to work through the guilt or the shame of taking a break while you're working with someone. And sometimes you may just not want to take a break just for yourself, right? You may be feeling guilty. And look, I'm going to share one of the famous lines that we have probably all said. What are they going to do without me? Have you ever said that? Like, oh my gosh, if I take a break, what are they going to do without me? They need me. Like, I have to be here. I have to get this done. We've probably all said this. And I know I said this, but I'm going to share with you one of the most things that I learned, one of the most important lessons that I've learned is that the world is not going to stop turning just because you take a break. Life will continue, excuse me, life is going to continue to life. The world is going to keep turning and things are going to continue to happen. So go ahead and sit down and take your break. Take that time for yourself. And also, if you're concerned about taking a break for your job, the key thing about taking a break from your job is that when you go away, you come back more rested. You come back better prepared and more focused. So it's okay to take a break from your job too. And trust me, the job is still going to get done. And I learned this. I would say this was highlighted for me after being diagnosed with breast cancer. Look, I'm gonna share this story with you. So my plan was to continue to work as I went through treatment. I had scheduled out my treatment and scheduled out my work around it, ready to come back. Oh, yeah, I just need a few days to recover. I'll be back. I'll be fine. I'll be right on it. Honey, it did not happen. That treatment set my butt down for a while, a long while, like months. And I was not able to come back to work. I wasn't able to focus. There were so many different things going on that I had to deal with. So that's why I'm sharing this story to let you know it is okay to take a break. It's okay to take a break from your job. Take that time off. It's okay to take a break from your business. Take that time off. Use it to recover and come back refocused and also become a better you. And then in terms of entrepreneurship, if you're an entrepreneur, I know you're constantly wearing many hats. You may be admin, finance, marketing, the face of your brand, you're all these different things. I get it. One of the things I would share with you as an entrepreneur, go ahead and start scheduling those breaks. Make sure you have that coverage. Schedule that time so that you can take that time to recharge and come back a better self. Because yes, you are wearing multiple hats. So I also want to share with you 7 ways to help you prepare for the best kept secret of breaks. This is 7 ways to help you to enjoy it, to enjoy your break while you're away, to enjoy your break and not think about the things that you're leaving behind, to just enjoy you. The first one is to schedule your breaks in advance. Go ahead, put them on your calendar. Like right now, we're in September and there's 4 months left in the year. Schedule a break. Schedule, and look, and a weekend is not enough because we just came off that 3-day weekend, right? And I know some of you, when you went back to work on that Tuesday, like, man, I wish I had another day. Schedule it 3-4 days. If you need a week, take the time that you need, but go ahead, schedule it in advance and put it on your calendar and stick with it. The second way is to start preparing yourself mentally for what you want to do during the break. And I say this because some of us, some of us have to prepare to do absolutely nothing. It's like we can't stop doing. It's like we have to be doing something. Like, oh my gosh, I need to do this. I need to check email. Prepare to do nothing. Mentally prepare yourself to take a break and do nothing. I know it may sound hard, but trust me, try it. Just try it one time. Try it for one day to just do nothing. Try it for an hour or two. Just start look small and then grow and get bigger, in terms of taking your break. And the third way is to make sure you step away from what's draining you. That's the whole point of taking a break. Step away from what's draining you. Don't take it with you. If you're going on a trip, don't put it in your bag like, oh, I'm going to work on this when I get some downtime. Leave what's draining you where it's at. Like leave it right there and come back with it. Because the thing about it is you're gonna either come back refocused so you can work through that drainage, or you're gonna come back where you're gonna drop that drainage in the garbage. Be like, you know what, I'm done with this. I got a new purpose, a new way of doing this. I'm not gonna come back to the mess. So that's the other thing. Leave whatever's draining you where it's at. And then the fourth way is to share. Let your family and friends know. Let those close to you who need to know that you need to take a break. You know, whether it's your spouse, your children, the people in your household, let them know. Look, babe, I just need a break. I just need a few hours. You know, I just need some downtime. Look, kids, go to babe, go to him, go to her. Like, just give me some time. And the dog, go over there too, right? Take that time to take your break. Let your friends know. And for those who may not have a spouse or someone else in your household who can help you out, you know, if you have children or other responsibilities, let your friends know, your family know, those closest to you who can help stand in the gap for you while you give yourself some downtime. It's imperative that we all take breaks. We all deserve it. And I know it's hard sometimes to come across the break, but trust me, breaks are needed. Is one of the best kept secrets. And you're going to come back refreshed and refocused. And it's going to help not only you, but every single person you touch. It's going to help your household. It's going to help your friends. It's going to help those on your job. It's going to help if you're an entrepreneur. It's going to help your clients. So make sure you take those breaks. And then the fifth way is to also plan for coverage if needed, right? If you need someone to cover you because you have that mentality of, oh my gosh, it may not happen because I'm not here, or what is it? What if it don't get done? Just plan for coverage. Train somebody up to help you to stand in the gap. And also don't underestimate your help either, right? Don't underestimate them because they will stand in the gap and help you, especially when you communicate to them what you need the break for and why. You know, so don't be afraid to voice your opinion, to voice your thoughts that, hey, I need a break. I just need a moment to myself. And then the seventh thing is to make sure you focus on yourself. While you're away, focus on yourself, spend time in positivity, spend time clearing your space, clearing your mind so that you can receive the download. Like, it's one thing to take a break and your mind is constantly going, it's constantly racing, but it's another thing to take a break where you actually give your mind that time to just reset and to actually hear what needs to be heard, to hear what I love to call the whispers of the Holy Spirit. Look, take your time and just take those breaks. And the other thing is that when you transition from the break, don't just jump back into it. Don't do it. I know you want to do it. You feel like you got to catch up. Like, oh, I've been gone a whole week. Let me catch up. I've been gone 3 or 4 days. Don't do that. Transition back. And one of the things, let me circle back with you because I forgot about this. Another piece when you're taking a break, disconnect from technology. And I say this because we're constantly, technology is all around us. We have our phones, we're checking the email on our phones, work, the DMs, the IMs, the Instagram, the social media, all of this. Disconnect from technology. Sometimes just even spend a day disconnected from technology. It will make a world of a difference. It will help you to refocus, because sometimes when we look at technology, we may not even know it, but we find ourselves comparing ourselves to other people. We find ourselves, oh, what they got going on over there. Or next thing you know, you're reading the whole you're reading the comments of something that someone posted that was interesting, and you just spent the whole day or a few hours just going through the comments. So disconnect from technology too. That's another piece. So let me circle back. So as you're transitioning back, as I was mentioning, don't just jump back into it. Take your time to ease back into it and slowly reconnect. Don't rush it. You just spent some time away with yourself, getting some amazing downloads. Take some time to put those downloads into action. So don't jump back into it. Transition back slowly and just enjoy the process, right? So the best kept secret that I had to share with you is taking breaks, because it will help you to get in touch with yourself. It will help you to learn. It will also help you to grow so that you can come back better than before, so that you can come back more focused, so that you can come back with more positive energy to share what you've learned, what you've experienced, and how best to move forward with the next steps in your life, right? So you can, excuse me. So, and you want to receive the download because you want it to help you to move forward, right? You don't want to leave and then come back feeling the same way you left. So that's another reason to take breaks. So I hope you have all enjoyed this conversation tonight. And if you enjoyed it, make sure you click the link in my bio and join my email list. Because you know, sometimes how these social media streets be acting up. But I want to make sure you stay connected with me. So make sure you join my email list so you can also be aware of all the happenings that are about to come up. Look, I'm excited. September, we're about to dive into some amazing things from here through the rest of the year out. And yes, you know, as I share with you, I did take a break over the summer. I'm back and I will continue to take breaks because it really helped me to come back differently, to come back better, and also helped me to refocus on what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. And as I continue to maneuver through this, taking breaks is going to help me to refine my purpose and also show me the way I need to go. So I wanted to share this information with you as well because I know that what I've learned will also help you. And I'm here to help and guide you along the way. So if you have any questions, if you're watching this on a replay or you're watching this live, you can leave your comments. I will be checking the comments. And thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful evening.